When a legendary New York restaurant opens a new location in the heart of an iconic Boston neighborhood, serving everything from French food to seafood to comfort food, you've got Blue Ribbon Brasserie. Located smack dab in the middle of Kenmore Square, in the shadow of the Citgo sign, Blue Ribbon Brasserie is a big, beautiful 265-seat spot striving to be a gathering place for all, with an extensive menu that has something for everyone.
It's just a place for everybody. It's an awesome restaurant with just tons of options. You can come in, you can have a burger and a beer, you can sit there and have a beautiful, fancy bottle of wine, you can just have a huge, plentiful amount of seafood, raw oysters, clams, everything that New England has to offer. You can kind of do whatever you want, but for me, it's just being comfortable and feeling taken care of. That's kind of what Blue Ribbon Brasserie is for me.
That's head chef Dan Bazzanotti, who oversees Blue Ribbon's kitchen, where casual fare, upscale eats, and everything in between are all served all the way until midnight. But no matter what time you dine here, the dining room offers all kinds of areas to fit your mood.
We have our solarium, so you're just welcomed by all this light and a really cool place to sit, kind of a four-season patio, if you will. And then we have our raw bar, just full of all local seafood, and then you'll be welcomed by a bar. And that's kind of what you see when you first get in. And then the dining room has all these little nooks and crannies. Even though it is a big restaurant, you still feel like it's a cozy little 50-seat restaurant.
There are lots of ways to start your meal at Blue Ribbon Brasserie, and many are made to share, like the impressive seafood plateau.
If you order that plateau, it's going to showcase everything that New England has to offer, done with a little bit of Blue Ribbon flair. So you get your half-dozen local oysters, your half-dozen count-neck clams, a little bit of these New Orleans shrimp with Cajun spices, a half lobster. When that hits the table, it's just this huge, awesome. It's the best way to start the meal.
Another great option, the warm and gooey cheese fondue for two.
Make a beautiful fondue, 3 different types of cheeses, finish with a little cherry liqueur, and then when it comes to your table, you're getting a little bit of bread, apples, bacon, potato, everything to kind of dip in there, and it's really fun for the table. It's definitely just an activity and an experience.
Because Blue Ribbon is a brasserie, there are many classic French dishes to try, like escargot bathing in parsley and garlic butter, country pâté, beef marrow and oxtail marmalade with toasted challah, and rich, comforting French onion soup.
We make it here, it's going to be cooked in our oven, that cheese is going to be melting over the side, just very classic and traditional. A lot of places judge a restaurant on their French onion soup, so it's a great place to start.
Entrees here are outstanding, especially their perfect version of a brasserie standard, steak frites.
I think the magic is it's just so simple and it's so approachable. You're just getting your beautifully cooked perfect steak, you're getting your crispy French fries, some of that peppercorn sauce to dip everything in, so it's just like that perfect combination all together, and that's kind of what makes it so special.
Equally special is Blue Ribbon's mouth-wateringly messy ox burger, featuring an 8-ounce chuck brisket blend, melted cheese, oxtail marmalade, and a fried egg on a toasted challah bun.
Yeah, when you get the ox burger, you're just looking at it and you see that fried egg on top, the oxtail marmalade dripping down the side, and just the juicy, juicy burger underneath. It's just such a fun mess to eat.
There are also some classic comfort food options on the menu, like the fried chicken with mashed potatoes, collard greens, and honey to pour over the top.
We're about that comfort. We want you to feel comfortable. If you want to come in here and order a half fried chicken and just sit there and enjoy it, that's what we want you to do, and that's definitely the dish you're going to do it with.
To finish your meal here, something sweet is a must, like this decadent cake known as the Chocolate Bruno.
Really delicious, creamy. If you're in the mood for chocolate and a chocolate lover, just very rich with a little graham cracker and white chocolate crust on the bottom. But for me, dessert is all about the banana split. You can come in and have the fanciest meal you want or just a burger, but for me, the banana split is where it should end. You get 3 scoops of ice cream, your banana, caramel, chocolate, cherries. It's just the best thing ever. You know, it goes back to what Blue Ribbon is all about. We're here to make food for our guests and for the people. And you know, what do the people want? A banana split. That's what we want. that's what we're doing.
It may sound simple, but giving customers the kind of food they want in a space that fits any mood is the recipe for success at Blue Ribbon Brasserie.
It's just a very special place. There's nowhere in Boston like it. You're not going to find this type of food, this kind of service. We are here to cook for people. That is what we like to do. That's what we're passionate about. It's just creating that atmosphere, creating that special feel, whether you're here for an anniversary or you're here after work. Whatever it is, that's what Blue Ribbon wants to be here for. We're a place for everyone, a place for our community, and we're very happy to be cooking this food every day.